All right, everybody, how are we doing today? What is up, guys? How's everyone weekend? How was everyone's weekend? Not a trading weekend for me. Everything is all over the map. But if you guys see my thumbnail today, you probably seen my thumbnail today says 94K. What has happened to me? Have I gone crazy? I don't know. I'm kidding. No, I haven't gone crazy. I'm going to break down Bitcoin for you guys because not a lot of people are going to be able to read Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is in a range in the consolidation area, and it looks like we are going to have a mini pump before Christmas. Now, I don't know if that is altcoins as well because of a lot of altcoins dropped, but there is a caveat to my 94K thumbnail. Huge caveat. Let's first go into BTC, guys. Okay. So what I don't like about the 94K, and this is off the bat, before anybody says, well, you said Bitcoin was going to go to 94K. No, I didn't. I said there's a possibility that Bitcoin could go to 94K. At this point, there's a lot of consolidation in this area. The only thing I don't like about Bitcoin going to potentially 94K is the fact that we've broken this, okay? I do not like how we've broken the trend, and typically when we break a trend, we do go down, but there's a caveat to that. The caveat is if you look right here on the parallel channel, okay, if you guys look on the parallel channel right here, hit that like button, smash that like button, guys. Let's get everybody seeing the live today. Bitcoin has actually bounced off the conversion line. Now, I've been saying this for a while. We continuously drop, but we never actually drop. And this is a key indicator right here of us bouncing off of our conversion line. So if we were going to drop on Bitcoin, and I mean heavily drop all the way down to our 70K or lower target, Bitcoin would have had to break the conversion line on the macro time frame. Now, for the past how many weeks, guys, I've been saying 70K, 70K, 70K. And yes, we're still aiming for 70K. However, what we can see right here is Bitcoin bounced off of this area right here, but we never matched this top wick. Now, it does not have to happen because we're in a bearish market. We are also in a downtrend market. Okay? So we're in a bearish market and a downtrend market. But you got to look at things in a different perspective. Everybody's saying drop, we pump. Everybody's saying pump, we drop, right? So there's a little couple things that we got to look at right now. I don't like how Bitcoin has not hit this top wick. I've been saying it for days. And even though I'm matching up with 70K, I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wick to wick right here at about 115. And I'm going to take my wick right here and I'm going to line it up with the parallel channel. And I'm telling you guys, a lot of people aren't going to be able to predict this market. I'm not predicting it, but I'm giving you guys a scenario, and I'm giving you guys a bearish scenario too. Because the flip side to this is that it is Monday in New York tomorrow, and typically Mondays are always red. So will London pump the market tonight? I'm a 50-50. I don't know. But what I will say is that we never hit that top wick. So because we never hit that top wick, what are we aiming for? We're aiming for the top of that channel. As of right now, it's not even 94K. It's about 93.7. But we're in that area. Okay. So we've got a double top. We've got this right here too. We have also got resistance at the top right here. And where does that line us up? Right to the top of the channel, about 93.5, possibly a wick to 94K. Okay. But the caveat, before anybody starts saying, well, you said we were going to pump to 94K and we dropped down to 70K on Monday. The caveat to this is that we broke the trend. The other triple flip is the fact that it is about to be Christmas, and I think they're going to move the market. We look at our MACD. Our MACD is moving up on the 18-hour time frame. We look at our daily. Our daily is moving up on our 18-hour time frame. We will look at our daily. Our momentum indicator is moving up on the daily time frame. So I don't like longs, guys. I don't, because we don't have much more room to go. But to be honest, this isn't really a trading market for me at the moment. Altcoins are dropping like crazy. Aave dropped to 152, faked out, whatever it is. There is an altcoin that I'm going to give you guys that I think you can make really big money on if it plays out. If it plays out, okay? Let's go to Chiliz before the chaos unfolds. Now, when I look at altcoins pumping in a bear market, I like to look at everything. I like to look at every perspective. I like to look at, I do not buy spot. I don't, and I typically don't long in a bear market. But I'm also not numb to what could happen, okay? So first of all, Chiliz has actually broken out, and I've done more research on it. It is 100% broken out. Now, when you look at a coin, you look at a double bottom, you look at a breakout, you look at a range, okay? This is really unique. And the reason it is unique is because I haven't seen too many coins in this bearish market, so to speak, break out. And this 100% broke out. Any way you look at it, this is broken out. And the next resistance is all the way up here. Also, we've got the MACD crossing on the weekly. So a lot of chaos here on Chiliz is running up on the weekly. I have not seen too many coins break out on the weekly. And that technically means that our next target would be at about 10, 11 cents. Do I think it is going to happen? I don't know. I'm not even aiming for 10, 11 cents. What I'm looking for is, first, I want to see if this 4-hour close closes at this support. But the other thing is, we've got a beautiful pennant. We are completely, and I mean completely, oversold on the 1-hour time frame. And if you match it up with this right here, talking this wick to this wick, it has to be perfect. It can't even be. Okay? Has to be perfect. We are going completely sideways, 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 and more sideways. The 15-minute is very, very oversold. The 1 hour is very, very oversold. And we are ranging in this pennant. Okay? So my 382 essentially has not been hit. My target is about 4.9 to about 5 cents. And if I'm looking at my liquidity gaps right here, this might not play out, guys, but I'm giving you a very bullish scenario on this coin. Okay? We have a bit of resistance here. We're riding the breakout. Okay? We're literally gliding the breakout here in a little bit of a bullish pennant. We've got resistance at about 3.9. Okay? And then after that, we're looking at about 4.7 to 5 cents. If it doesn't break out, it is pretty much invalidated. But if it does break out, it is going to go off on a massive pump. So keep this in mind. Look at it, watch it, pay attention to it. I need to see how this hourly closes, but it is lining up for a really big pump with that daily breakout and that MACD turning up. it all depends on what Bitcoin is going to do. Okay. Now we've got our 15-minute oversold on Bitcoin here. We've got our range. We've got our range in the market here. We're not really pumping. We're not really dumping. It is a lot of flat momentum. So like I said, this is not a trading zone for me at the moment. But holy guys, look at Aave, absolutely dumped, right? I was in a trade on this. It faked out. It kind of sucks. It is what it is. Typically, when you break a trend, you are going to dump. That is my caveat to this 94K. Typically, when you break a trend, you're going to dump. So let's say Bitcoin does dump all the way down to here, then it is pretty much invalidated. The only reason I don't like Bitcoin dropping at the moment is you're getting a lot of indicators say that we're ranging and going up. We might even go up sideways, guys. Okay, we might not hit 94K. And this is another thing too. You might just have Bitcoin ranging for another how many days? And that would be about 90K, 89K, whatever it is. Bitcoin is absolutely flat at the moment. And we are targeting the top. After we hit the top, we're pretty much going to drop. Okay. I don't see us breaking out. The weekly is still very, and I mean very, very bearish. But the reality is we're ranging at kind of a breakout area. We've been ranging at resistance, but I do not like how this is broken. Okay. So don't come on here and say we didn't pump to 94K, because I'm giving you guys a scenario, giving you guys the bullish scenario, but I'm also giving you guys the feedback of the bearish scenario. And as of right now, this is a no trading zone for me. I'm in a Chiliz trade myself, but I don't trust anything else. Okay. So I'm in a Chiliz trade myself, and we're kind of locking it down at that region. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining the live. Nap, how you doing? What is up with XRP? Let's get the party started. Kevin, how you doing? BL Fam, CJDV, Justin, Last Display, Tim McKeed, Sinster, Ryan. Okay, let's go take a look at Total 3. So, again, guys, I don't like how Total 3 has broken the trend and is just ranging. This is very, very bearish, okay? I'm not saying to long the market. I'm not even saying to trade the market. I don't trade. Everything's a 50-50. But what I will say is that the only coin I'm really bullish on is Chiliz at the moment, if anything. And I would wait until we get more confirmation. We could possibly push up in London tonight, and New York absolutely slam everyone. Do I think Aave could drop more? Yeah, but I wouldn't chase it. Aave's gone and done. I should have held my short. I was in a short at 182, and I'm really annoyed on Aave, so I don't really want to talk about Aave. I could have made $20,000 on Aave. Okay, Chiliz is my next trade. The market definitely faked me out, and once I see this, guys, I see it in my head that London's probably going to pump the market to the top of the resistance, and New York is going to crash it on Monday. So whatever London's going to do, it looks like London is going to recover. Total 3 might push up to 853, and then we might get the crash tomorrow morning. I do not trust holding longs, and I do not trust leveraging or spot on a Monday New York market. I don't trust it. I won't trust it. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at where things could pump to. Again, guys, I'm not saying long the market, but I'm saying be very, very cautious shorting this market at the moment. We know Asia, Tokyo, accumulation. Sure, it wicked up to here, guys, but the reality is Asia's accumulation. AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Okay? Asia, Tokyo is this. Where's the manipulation? We don't have it yet. Where's the distribution? We don't have it yet. I would say New York's probably going to manipulate and London is going to distribute to the upside, okay? I could be completely wrong here, but based on what I'm seeing is, yeah, we're going to have a big drop, but we're going to have one more push. Could that be 94K? Could that be 93K? Could that be 90K? Okay. There's going to be a move in the next 48 hours. All right. Ryan, how you doing? Good to see you back on YouTube. Awesome, Ryan. I appreciate you. Thank you for commenting. Appreciate you being a part of the channel. Guys, smash that like button. Let's run it up. Watch the live on Twitch on another live window. Okay. But yeah, guys, I think Chiliz is the play. I think Chiliz is the play. I'm 50-50. This market is hard to read. I'm 50-50. But something is telling me this is going to pump. And if it doesn't, and I'm completely wrong, cry me a river. I can't be right all the time. But with how oversold this is and bouncing off the daily in a pennant, the weekly MACD turning up, I would say we're going to get a move. We might even get a move on the live, at least to the top of here. So I called a low leverage trade, non-financial advice, protect your capital. But I did call a low leverage trade on Chiliz, a 3X or a 4X. If it breaks this channel, guys, it is what it is, and the market's really not bullish. But I've learned not to go against the weekly MACD, and the weekly MACD is turning up on this thing. So, and we've been ranging here for a very long time. Potentially, Chiliz, if you go look at a spot position on MEXC, go look at your 18-hour. Here's what you call a pennant off of the drop, right? Because it dropped and now it's ranging. You're bouncing off of this range on the daily right here, guys. Potential to absolutely annihilate. If you take the pennant from here to here, if this does start turning up, you could potentially pump to about that target, which is about 5 cents or higher, or at least to the top of the channel. Okay. So we're locking in on Chiliz right now. I'm in a trade on it. I don't know. I'm 50-50 with the market, but I'm pretty sure London's going to raise us up and New York's probably going to manipulate and crash. We might not hit 20. We might not hit 94, guys, but you guys got the reality of it. Is it looks like we are going to come back up for one last hurrah before Christmas time to the top of the channel. And then the fun and games are going to happen. And then the crash is really going to kick in. Let's see how many, not how many, but let's see how long Bitcoin can range to this channel on our date range right here. Guys, everybody is thinking we're going to drop now. We went from pumping to dropping. Now we're going back to dropping. So I'm going against the grain. I'm long. I'm spot, I'm long, whatever it is. Potentially we consolidate for another 8 to 10 days and then drop. Unless we just pump up one more time to the top of the channel, then we're going to drop. One more thing too, guys, is this liquidity gap right here we need to hold, right? We need to hold this. We cannot break 351. Or then we come down to here. And personally for me, it looks like Chiliz is about to pop. Okay, Bitcoin, what are you doing on our perfect gaps here? So a lot of chaos on the screen right now, guys. Again, smash that like button. Let's make money. If you guys are making money in the Beast Limitless community, I want you guys to put 444 in the comment section below. 444. All right. Okay. So here's the method to the madness here. We're rejecting this resistance right here at about 90,002. We are already in the block. Okay, this is the thing, guys. We're in the block and we haven't dropped. So what do you think? We're going to tap it. We're definitely tapping 90,000 plus because now we're in the block. We're ranging in the block, which means that we essentially are going back up to that area. Probably before New York. I don't see New York pumping the market. I really don't. Could they? I don't know. But London has been wrecking shorts. So London's probably going to do it again. Okay. The premium highs here about 90,005. Could we break it? I'm not sure. So I'm giving you guys two scenarios, a bearish scenario, bullish scenario, but Chiliz is my play. And that is the best trade in crypto for a longer spot as of right now. Yeah, so there you go. We need to hold 351. Okay, 351. If you guys are longing Chiliz, 351 is what we need to hold. And this channel can go a bit more, consolidate a bit more. All right. All right, guys, let's look at some large caps. I gave you guys my trade of the day, Chiliz. All right. It is a weird trade, and I don't even know why I'm calling it other than what I'm seeing. And usually what I'm seeing, my eyes does not play tricks on me. I didn't trade this weekend, so I have a fresh mind. I have a clear conscience. I have a clear intuition. I think we're ready to rock on Chiliz. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, guys. This is trading, and it is what it is, okay? If I'm wrong. I can be wrong, all right? Sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't want to call something because we're in a bear market, but come on. Okay, people are talking about XRP dumping, all right? Could we get a pump before Christmas time is the question. I think we can, okay? Guys, this is what I mean right here. Typically, okay? Typically, when we break a channel, we break down to the downside. That has not happened. This is why we need... Kevin, up 21% on my long gold trade. Man, you're crushing it. Gold is crushing it. Let's go, Kevin. Thank you guys for putting all 444. So 25 of you are not making money on this live. What am I doing wrong? If you guys are making money on the live and you haven't put 444, I want to hear it. If you're not putting 444, then I need to refigure out my strategy. It makes me motivated, guys, when I see you guys are making money, okay, especially to go longer on the lives. But if only 5 people are making money, I think I got to go back to my day job. Okay, so XRP, right? Dumping. Someone said XRP is dumping. Guys, we got to look at this from a different lens, right? This market is crazy right now. A lot of people are going to get wrecked in it. Don't be one of them, okay? Again, we haven't hit the top of the daily. And this is what I don't like. We're bouncing off of the conversion line on every single channel, okay? I don't like it that we have not hit it. And look, this is the top of the channel target. So XRP is independent too. Now, I'll tell you, XRP is a lot more bearish than Chiliz right now, but we're ranging. MACD is turning up on the daily, about to 18 hours turning up. We're probably going to hit that. We're going to possibly play that pennant. I don't like XRP for trading right now, but we did break out on XRP, okay? If I call a pump in this market, in a bear market, and it ends up pumping, I'm just, yeah. Because I have not called longs in this bear market, right? I won't. I refuse to long. And now I'm going against the grain, guys, because I see something. I see something from a different perspective. right? So anyways, XRP probably going to break out here. You back tested the daily. You got some resistance right here. Once you break out of this range, you're going to pump to about 211. We're about to drop in the market. Okay, guys, we're really about to drop in the market. There's about to be a massive dump in the market, but there's about to be one more move. One more move. One more. That is it. One more move, guys. McKee, this is the best could be. I appreciate you. Tips, bad a game. How you doing? Crypto Squid Cam, thank you. All right. Has everyone got their Christmas shopping locked up, guys? Let's go look at our liquidity gaps here on XRP. And guys, if you're going long and stuff, you got to go low leverage. I'm telling you, they are wicking you down every single day. Wicking you down, wicking you down. So let's see here. Wicking you down, wicking you up. Yeah, so bang right there. So XRP, yeah, there's too much resistance on XRP at the moment for me. JJ, dude, what is up? Shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming on my live. XRP could definitely pump, but there's a lot of resistance here. A lot of sell orders in this area. Okay. I don't know if I'd be trading it, but it could pump to about 211. Okay, let's go look at Solana here. Yeah, so the reason we're going sideways is we broke out. So we did break out on Sol. Kind of. I'm surprised Aave dropped. Why did Aave drop? Everything else is ranging, and Aave dropped. Everything else is doing the same darn thing, ranging, but Aave tanked. Man, that's frustrating. I was literally in Aave right here. It was going sideways. It wasn't doing anything. Zero. I even called a trade, and I told people to get out of this trade. Everything is going sideways except Aave. The one trade I've been waiting for this whole time. Well, guys, there you go. It hit our target finally. Maybe there's a long opportunity here on Aave. There looks like there might be to about 177. I don't know if I'd be trading it. Let's just forget about Aave right now. All right, let's go back to Solana. The one trade, guys. Everything else just went sideways. So, all right, it is what it is. Let's just be grateful we have an opportunity to make money in this market. Okay, Solana. Again, a lot of resistance in this area right here. If Solana breaks about 129, it could pump up to about 133. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like Solana unless it breaks. Now things are ranging. Like, again, things should dump. Typically, you'd get a drop off this break of trend, but you're not. You're ranging. You also have a huge golden cross here in Solana. So I don't know. I wouldn't trade Solana. We're hitting the top of resistance right here. Man, this market is sketchy, guys. I don't know what to say. I like Chiliz, and that is it. It looks like Solana could roll over here all the way down to 113. But I just don't trust shorting it. I don't trust shorting it. Not yet. Yeah, Aave dropped a lot. Yeah, it did. It did. Bitcoin's also in a double top, guys. That is another problem. So even though I'm saying 94K, Bitcoin is in a double top. Keep that in mind, okay? So we could also just range into London. I'll say this. If we're inside this channel, we are somewhat just ranging. Like, there isn't much of anything happening today. I want to see how this 4-hour time frame closes. We know altcoins are about to dump, guys. We're very, very close to that resistance. So again, we might just range here. We might just range here until we hit the side of the channel and then dump. That is a possibility, actually. That is a very key possibility, because what we're seeing is we broke up, but we're ranging sideways. So ranging to the side of the daily channel and then crashing and burning after that. I would say that is more likely than a big pump. Whatever it is, 93, 94, 92, we have a bit more room to push up. Check out gold. Okay, so I'll just use XAUT on yeah, so gold is about to hit my top of the channel. I should have gone gold down here. I didn't. So it is what it is. Yeah, gold, you're going to hit gold, XA. Yeah, you're probably going to hit about 4,500. 4,500-ish on gold. And if you keep on going sideways on gold, guys, you're going to run to about essentially 4,500. 4,600. Can I look at USDT.D? For sure, for sure. Appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you for your comment. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good at all, guys. USDT.D is broken out. So like I said, we range to whatever that price is going to be. I have 94 right now because it is the top of the channel, but it could be 92. It could be 90. Okay, so whatever it is. Yeah, USDT is very bullish. Very bullish. Broke out. Ranging the side of the channel here. Ranging at your breakout. When the market is like this, I'm over on Polymarket betting on 15-minute time frames on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. There you go, sister, right? So again, guys, we could pop off all the way to here. Keep in mind, guys, we got a triple bottom. That's how bearish the market is. A triple bottom normally plays out. Normally. Okay? Oh, yeah, Chiliz is starting to move, baby. Let's go. Man, if we just need to break this area right here, and we're kosher. Let me see if it... We're right there. We're right at that breakout. Right at that breakout on Chiliz, guys. Right there. Literally right there. Four-hour oversold, ranging at your 800 SMA. This honestly could be one of the most profitable trades this year, possibly. All right, Nightcoin, NightUSDT.P. One more move, guys, in the market. That is it. One more. Whatever that means to you, one more. And then that is it. That is it. That is it. Then the crash is about to happen. Big drop. Big drop. Okay, so Night hit the top of the channel, is kind of ranging right here. I don't know. I don't know. Night is very on the top. I probably would not trade Night. I'll be real with you. It's at the top. It's breakout. Yeah. I would say this is probably to come back down to here, but I don't trust it. So I wouldn't even trade it. Very overbought. Bearish divergence. All of that jazz on Night. Yeah, I wouldn't really touch Night, to be honest. What is Ethereum doing, guys? So ETH must have dropped. If it didn't, well, nope. I'm surprised Aave dropped. I didn't see it happening. I seen it happening, but with ETH and how flat it was, that's ridiculous. Aave's the one trade that just tanked. Well, everything went sideways. I'm dumbfounded by it because that was my top trade. But I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait for Ethereum to drop. Never did, right? So Ethereum has a bit more left in the tank as well, to about 3,100. Ethereum's at a ranging pennant here to about 3,100-ish. Who's all in Chiliz, guys? Did anybody take the Chiliz trade? Non-financial advice, protect your capital, own profit, all of that jazz. So, yeah, Ethereum, you look into here, you could even pump past here, but we're reaching the top of the daily. we're reaching the top of the daily channel here on Ethereum. I don't trust it. I definitely don't trust it. I'll say that for sure. Do not trust it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd be... Ethereum should pump for sure, but I'd be cautious. It also looks like Ethereum could potentially break out, to be honest. But here's the resistance on ETH right there. So that is the resistance on ETH. I don't see us breaking it. Very, very overbought in the 4 hour. Like I said, guys, it looks like London is going to push us up. And the rest of the market is, it looks like we're going to drop on a Monday, if anything, or manipulate, really. And if we don't drop on a Monday, then we're going to go for one more move to the top, whatever that move is. Can you look at Caspa? I'm in a short. For sure, for sure. So it typically would be a good short on Caspa here. Chiliz is still going. Let's roll. Let's roll. After this 1 hour candle, we could absolutely fly on Chiliz after this 4 hour close. I don't know. So, yeah, I would say this is a good short on Caspa. But here's the thing. If the market pumps, if it pumps, Caspa could pump to about 5.6. I just don't like. Okay, never mind. Caspa did hit the top of the daily. See, this is what I mean. Caspa hit the top of the daily, but not Bitcoin. So, yeah, it looks okay as a short, but you're shorting in the middle of the channel. So the problem is how much risk to reward do you want to get? Right? That's the thing. How much risk to reward? So I go for a 1 to 3. If you don't get a 1 to 3, guys, there's no reason of really taking the trade, be honest. Okay, so yeah, this is good. But if it breaks out of this, you're going to fly all the way up to there. I don't know. Shorting is risky at the moment because Bitcoin is showing bullish strength at least to around 90K-ish. But if Caspa remains in this area here because it did break the trend, and typically the trend is a short all day, then we got Caspa dropping all the way down to here. I just don't trust it. I don't trust shorting right now. I don't know why. I just don't. Yeah, let's go, fam. Chiliz is about to pop. We are going to... Right before the live, hey? That worked out. That was picture perfect time. There, it broke out. Boom. We broke out on Chiliz. We broke out on Chiliz. Let's go. Bang, from here to right here. Right here to right here. 15-minute about to hit the top. 4 hours oversold already. This is getting ready to fly. And guys, typically I would never call a spot or a long in this market, ever, ever. But I'm able to see things a little different than most people. Shadeen, what is up, brother? How you doing, fam? Shout out to you, man. Thank you for commenting. White, making money. Let's go. If you guys are making money tonight, guys, let me hear it. Set your stop losses and profit, guys. Let's roll. Let's roll. Chiliz officially broke out. Now, I will say, guys, there's a resistance at the top here, but it did break out, right? So silver XAG is about $69. I should be in a long in silver right now. I don't know why I'm not. I don't know why I'm not. But you've got the weekend right here. Yeah, silver's going to pop like 124, 126. I'm good, brother. I'm doing good. We're just doing some live trading with the fam. Yeah, one last hurrah, guys. One last hurrah in the market. And that is it. I'm telling you guys right now, one last go. A pump before Christmas definitely makes sense, honestly. Even though we might even not pump fully, but a little bit of a range for Christmas. Yeah, so 125, 128 on silvers should be your top. And then I think maybe into 2026, rare metals might slow down. Yeah, see, Bitcoin's in that pennant. Double top pennant. Everybody's going short, or a lot of people are going short. I'll tell you that much. Looks like a nice little move is coming here in the market, fam. All right. Palladium going up. XPD. Palladium's pumping as well. I think 2026 is when rare metals might calm down. Well, not this one. Palladium's probably a lot more bullish than silver in the fact that it hasn't really ran yet. You're breaking this conversion line. You're about to break this conversion line. If you break this conversion line, guys, we can see Palladium pumping all the way up to $4,000. Not too bad, not too bad. Smash that like button, guys, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the fam. Do they have, I want to check something. No, they don't have. They don't have that either. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at Aster here. So Aster's in a beautiful rounded bottom here, guys. And I can see Aster pumping to the side of this resistance right here, which is essentially whatever this is. Now, if it breaks out, it breaks out. But if not, then your top will be around right here. Let's go to the liquidity blocks here on Aster. So, yeah, we could break out because it did hit the bottom of the channel here on Aster. You can see we hit the bottom. So I'd say we go sideways until we hit the top of that channel. The top of your channel is going to be about 84-ish. 84 cents is what I would be watching on Aster because we hit the bottom. So now we're kind of going the side. Aster's in a really big downtrend. I don't know if I would long it, but we broke out of this. So yeah, I would say about 82, possibly about 82, fam. Possibly about 82, 83. It is in a downtrend, so I'd probably be looking for a short right there. But for the people that like scalping, guys, Aster's looking really, really good. In the shorter term, right? Okay, guys, if we break this block on Chiliz, a big pump is coming, okay? We're going to range a bit in this, like, sideways channel, if you will. Let me make sure I have this drawn right. Whatever. We're going to range a bit in the sideways channel. But what we need to do is we need to break 3.9. We break 3.9. We're absolutely skyrocketing. Skyrocketing. Okay. What do you think we are looking at on the whole week ahead of bullish or bearish? So what I would say one up is sideways bullish momentum, choppy sideways bullish momentum in the downtrend, and then a big drop in the next 8 to 10 days. Unless it pumps already. If it pumps to here, then we are going to pump. Now, yeah, I would say we just really range sideways, choppy action until we hit the side of this channel. Once we hit the side of this channel, that is aiming for about 66 to about 65K on Bitcoin. Because here's the thing, guys, we already broke the darn uptrend. That's what we broke it. We broke the uptrend on Bitcoin. This is why longing and shorting is really tough right now. Okay. We broke the uptrend on Bitcoin here, guys, and now you're looking at about $91 to about 93. So we're not breaking the uptrend. So that tells me we're not bullish. Well, we're not breaking the downtrend, but we're going sideways. So what that tells me is we go sideways to the top of the channel, and then we absolutely crash and burn. So you're looking for one last hurrah, and then you're going to get your 65K Bitcoin, roughly. Whatever this is. If this is 94, if this is 90K, we might even not hit 94. Whatever this sideways choppy hits us at. Let's make some money before the drop, fam. Let's make some money before the drop. Clinton867, what is up, fam? How we doing? Thank you for commenting. Shout out to all the new people on the channel, guys. It really means a lot. You guys are taking the time out of your day to be here. Okay, guys, so we got a giveaway at 300 subscribers of $50. Actually, I owe you guys 100. I'm just trying to figure out how to take money out of my exchange. Once I get there and figure out the verification and stuff, everything's so proper on exchanges, I'll be able to give you guys some crypto. So 300 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway, and we got to do the 200 as well. So we'll be giving away $100 when we hit 300, and we're almost at 300. You guys are absolutely insane. We just started this channel 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. And you guys are about to make a lot of money right now. A lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. Because we 100% broke out on Chiliz. There's the breakout. Here was the bang right there. That was your support. I was getting a bit worried. I called along. I was getting a bit worried. Bitcoin was dumping all the way down to 87.9. But you got to look at things as a different perspective. And as you do, you will become rich in this market. If you just look at things as something is dumping or pumping, you're going to get too scared and you're going to get in your head, right? So after this 4-hour candle, we flatten out at this pennant. We should push to about 4.95 cents in that region. Should. Now we could, guys, we could hypothetically consolidate until we hit the top. Until we hit the side of that channel. Let's look at the total crypto market cap, see what we're doing here. So downtrend, where's our downtrend at? Okay, so the downtrend was already hit on Bitcoin. And we can see we broke. And we're just going sideways down at this point. We're right there on total crypto market cap. That is absolutely scary on the daily. So it looks like... Okay, so we're very overbought. We know that. Yeah, so I see the total crypto market cap ranging, guys, and then crashing and burning. literally flat, but this could drop to about 2.37 trillion. Is there a possibility we break out? There's absolutely a possibility for anything at this point, but I don't see us breaking out with the weekly MACD and the monthly dropping. So if that is the case, then the whole crypto market cap is probably just going to go sideways for a bit in this area. It's a possibility we dump tomorrow, actually. It's a possibility London takes us up to whatever it's going to take us, and we dump tomorrow. So I'd be very cautious, guys, with your longs and with your trades. Again, Chiliz, we're rocking and rolling, but I would definitely say to the top of the channel for sure. But be very, very cautious because we're close. We're close to that resistance, and that would be a heavy drop. That would be of 27%. 27% of the total crypto market would absolutely be wiped out. Look at CMC 20. What is CMC 20? I've never heard of it. Sorry, this coin market cap. Crypto cap, the total crypto cap, coin market cap. Okay, it is coin market cap, I believe. So yeah, CMC 20 is not looking good. I've never heard of CMC 20 before. Yeah, so if you're looking for a drop, well, there you go. This is just looking to roll over. GP, how you doing, fam, tonight? Pendle. CMC 20 looks horrible. That is telling me a big drop will happen. So if we're looking at Pendle, we got a very nice inverse hand shoulder. We're at this resistance right here. But we could definitely pump to the top. We're ranging oversold on an inverse head and shoulder. Yeah, so I would say Pendle could, if we can break this area right here, we should. We're going to pump to about 244 in Pendle. Because we've already broken right here and back tested. So Pendle's looking like we could pump to about 244-ish. In that region. Okay, guys, so this 4 hour is about to close, which means that we're overbought. Yeah, 15 minutes moving up in this 4 hour here too. I mean, 15-minute time frame. All right, let's look at some coins. Midnight, we got Pump Fund. Aave got wrecked. ICP Filecoin got wrecked. Institutional coins sold off today, kind of. Tron, Ethereum. Let's see what else here. Pax Gold, Sui's the same price. Sky. Oh, Mantle. Did Mantle break that trend? It probably did, and I probably missed it. Nope. Mantle never broke yet. Mantle never broke the uptrend yet. Inverse head and shoulder. 18-hour oversold. You broke here. But then you broke right here. Mantle is actually looking kind of bullish to me, guys. Mantle is looking very, very bullish to me. Very bullish. Because I haven't broken the trend yet. And we are kind of just ranging sideways a bit. I'd keep an eye on Mantle. I would keep an eye on Mantle because if it does play out that inverse head and shoulder, this could pump all the way to 277. Filecoin is in price discovery to the downside. That's wild. So if we're looking at Filecoin, let's go buy this. Kind of, yeah. But let's look at this more for a clearer perspective. So Filecoin did break out, going down, 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 down. So yeah, as of right now on Filecoin, I would say that this is definitely going to be your bottom area right here. Fast Easy, what is up? Roughly 106. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to set an alert right here. Okay, we're going to go check on Chiliz for a moment because I know a lot of people are long this or spotting it. Yeah, so Chiliz is still on target. We've broken out on the 1 hour. No, we didn't. We did break out, but now we pulled back a bit. So we got to just wait till this 1 hour closes, but it looks like this will continue up. We'll have to see what happens. The 4 hour is dropping a bit here, guys. So the 4 hour is going to bring it down, Bitcoin and Chiliz. But as long as we're in that channel and that range, we're fine, okay? At least to about that resistance. And then I see Bitcoin pushing up to 90,005-ish in that region. That's why I say low leverage, guys. 3x, 4x, don't try to be a hero. But as long as we get that confirmation breakout on Chiliz on the 1 hour, we're golden. We're going to be flying. Canton. Yeah, Canton's been doing stuff for sure. Looks like that would be your resistance on Canton. That's your support. You had a tweezer reversal there in the 4 hour. So I would say Canton's going to dump all the way down to 7.3 in that region. You broke the trend. Yeah, you broke the trend on Canton. So Canton could definitely drop to, that would have been a really nice short up here. Canton could definitely drop to about 7.7 in that region. Fast, easy, Caspa. I did look at Caspa earlier. What do I think of gold? Gold can pump to 4,500 and go sideways in that channel. So again, Caspa's looking okay, guys, but yeah, I think looks to me that Caspa could pump up to about 5.6. 5.6 in that region right there. We are at resistance. I just don't trust this because it is in the middle of the channel. So I know a couple of people were looking at short Caspa. This can pump all the way above 5.5. Self-key, Big Mouth Rob, how you doing, fam? Thank you for commenting. Thank you for your support and all of you guys on the channel. Let's check out some self-key. I haven't looked at self-key in a very, very long time. Where isn't self-key a crypto project? Or is that a stock? Oh, you're looking at the number of whales. Self-key was a crypto project. Oh, no, I can't find it. Cannot find it. My top trade, though, guys, in the world, in the crypto market right now is Chiliz. So if you're just joining the live, you have an opportunity to get into this, possibly, if it ranges in this area and if it breaks out. So we'll see what happens. We want the 1 hour breaking out. It looks pretty good. It looks like it is ranging sideways, but essentially this is what is probably going to happen. You're going to range sideways a bit on it. Range pump sideways, range pump sideways. You're looking at this 4 hour. I mean, you're looking at the 1 hour to break out. So that's essentially what you're looking at. We could just range through the night, or we could range into London and then pump it. But we do have that breakout. So Chiliz is absolutely my top trade in the crypto market right now. Chiliz on Sol. I'm not, it's CHZUSDT. I'm not sure if Chiliz is on Solana platform. It might be. Let me look. Chiliz is an Ethereum coin. Chiliz is an Ethereum coin. So we'll see. We'll see what could happen, right, guys? But Essentially, this could pump a lot here. So if it breaks support, though, because I don't trust this market one bit, if it breaks this area right here, guys, you need to potentially get out of the trade. Because, again, we're just going sideways, 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 sideways. But if it breaks that channel, you're looking at this dropping, which it doesn't look like it is going to break the channel. You need to close the market. You need to close Chiliz above this resistance right here for this to really start pumping, okay? So you need to close above that RSI right there, and then you should be kosher. But the 3 hours oversold, the 2 hours oversold, and the daily is oversold. 4 hours now oversold at your 800 SMA, at the breakout area too, with a huge fair value gap. So it looks like Chiliz is about to pop to me. But again, anything could happen. Watch the London trading session, guys. The London trading session is going to provide a lot of info where we're going to go tomorrow in the market. All right, so we'll see what Bitcoin does here after this 4-hour close, what the market does, the continuation if we go up or down. I want to look at Bonk because Bonk won't just dump. A lot of coins are very, very oversold, guys. But they're ranging at their breakout. So you can see Bonk is ranging below the breakout or the breakdown right here. And this definitely should be dumping, but it isn't. So here's the downtrend on Bonk, guys, in the area right here. Bonk looks like it will absolutely dump if you remain below that area right there. Okay. So that's really all I got for you guys today. Market isn't doing anything here. It is a Sunday too. We'll be live in the morning, guys, 8 to 8:30 in the morning. The U.S. New York session. Keep an eye on Chiliz, guys. That is my top trade. And that's all I really got for everybody tonight. Nothing is really happening, guys, other than ranging sideways. We're looking for a move. I don't expect anything crazy to happen until London, really. London has constantly been moving the market. And it looks like London is possibly going to move the market again, too. We also have a golden cross on the 4-hour right here. Golden cross on the 4-hour. Keep that in mind. So if you're shorting the market, I'd be very, very, very cautious. Okay? So we'll be back live tomorrow, guys, 8 to 8:30 a.m. And we'll be back tomorrow night as well, Monday. Tomorrow night, 8 to 8:30. If you guys are not locked into beastlimitless.com, guys, it is our free app. I put trade setups in here. Long Chiliz, right? You know, here's that stupid Aave trade we would have made anyways. It's the only coin that went sideways. Look at this. I called a short right here. Well, I called a short right here on Aave, 182. Anyways, beastlimitless.com, guys. If you're not in it, it is free. I don't want your money. Go sign up. We have people in here, okay? Post charts in the pack chat. Guys, get active. I don't care what you post. Share some trades. Shout out to GP. Shout to Sinister Scalper. These guys are some of the most profitable traders in crypto. Shout to Loza coming in here, okay? So I really appreciate you guys. And then I post setups right here. Post your wins. It does help me out a lot because I am motivated by that. So beastlimitless.com. It is 100%. Let's go, Michael. 185 sold at 180. Bang. Okay. Now we just wait until the London session and we wait to see if Chiliz is going to be a fake out or a breakout. based on what I'm seeing, it looks like this is probably going to be a breakout, but anything could happen. We are in a downtrend market, guys. Keep that in mind. London is going to tell us more of a story if we move up or down, okay? I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And, yeah, we'll be here tomorrow morning, guys, for the New York session, all right?